What's up, guys? Albinster's Palms here. It's July 24th, 2024. Anyway, it's been a little over a week since I've done a palm update, so we're doing one now. So I need to get more dirt for this. I just repotted, I just added more dirt to the bottom of this, and I basically used all the excess dirt that was used for the walls of the palm, and I just put it at the bottom. It wasn't too bad with root bound. I'll include a picture here. Anyway, I just need to get some more dirt to kind of fill it in at the top. That way, like around the base, because there's some roots there. So anyway, I noticed some yellowing or burning to these leaves. So it could be the fact that it just got too hot for this thing, for the roots, and it kind of started burning some of the fronds. Same goes for this one, but all the other ones look good. And it's pushing a new frond right here. So it's pushed out so far, I think 4 fronds this year. One of these being the newest, I think, that got burned, but the rest look good. So anyway, looking good. Just need to repot it, like add more dirt to the side, but the trunk is getting a pretty good size. Eventually I might have to completely gut this thing, like full of, like remove all the dirt off the root ball and like bare root it, because eventually this will get too big. I have tons of growing space though for it, but eventually in the coming years I might have to bare root it, so meaning taking off all the dirt and repotting it in new soil and removing as much of the dirt as possible to condense the root ball. Might be a bit of a job, but it's worth it, especially for as expensive as it is. It's worth over $200, probably $300 now. But anyway, taking a look here at what I believe is a California Fan Pom that I got for $20 at Home Depot, and so far it pushed out this whole frond. So, and it's opening another. So it pushed out one, and yeah, it's looking good. Look at the green trunk on it. I'm thinking this is a California Fan Pom for sure. We'll see though when it gets a little bigger and older. You know, we'll see when time tells. But looking good. The fronds are pretty big, and they're quite nice. Let's go take a look at some of the others. So here are all the seedlings I started back earlier this spring, and just in a few months they're already getting huge. So I'm gonna have to repot those now and separate them. I'm gonna get some dirt, probably 2 bags of dirt at Costco. And but these saguaros are looking nice too. They're growing. You see all the new pink on them. This one's starting to, and this one's starting to. But looking good. Saguaros from Arizona are looking really good. And we have the pineapple pushing new growth, looking good. Better than before. That's like 3 years almost. And we have the sable finally pushing another frond. This has always been so slow growing, so I'm not a really huge fan of it, just for the simple fact that it's slow growing, but it is what it is. These seedlings here are looking pretty good. These are I believe almost 3 years old. I think they'll be 3 years this fall, and they are huge. They've already pushed out like 2 or 3 fronds within a matter of a couple weeks. These things are getting huge. You can see how big the frond is. It's literally bigger than a hand. There's a grasshopper there, and it's opening another one. So looking good. Same goes for this one. This one's getting nice and big, pushing big fronds. This one's getting super tall. This one is almost up to my waist. Yeah, you can just see the trunk. This one's a little smaller, but it's catching up. And the little cluster here of seedlings, these are even growing pretty nicely, considering how small a pot they're in. They're still pushing lots of growth, so they're doing good. We got the Mediterranean Fan Pom here, looking good, pushing out another frond. Getting ready to open another spear, but overall pretty. Hasn't grown a whole lot since I've gotten it. Hasn't really grown like I thought it would, but in fact it'll be a year. It's already been a year since I've had it, and hasn't really grown that much. Looking at the trachea here, I pruned a couple fronds off of it, so I'll probably trim that one off next eventually. But so far, barely opening this frond here. It's been really slow growing, and it has 2 spears in the middle. But yeah, that's how the trachea's looking. It looks a lot better than it did before in the previous years that I've owned it. I think I've already had this for like 3 or 4 years almost. So yeah, I think since 2021 is when I've had it. So it hasn't really grown a whole lot within those 3 years. But yeah, moving on. Grass is looking good. Grass is always looking good on this side now. And the cherry tree has a lot of new growth on it too, with lots of leaves coming out. So thankfully this thing's growing. But yeah, we've got a nice being cherry tree. Anyway, let's go take a look at the Canary. But yeah, it's roughly about maybe about 70 degrees, 75 maybe. It's with a cool wind breeze. We've gotten a little bit of rain, but not too much. Taking a look here at the Majesty Palm, pushing out this one frond. Barely getting ready to open another one, but I trimmed off a couple dead fronds on it. The Canary Island Date Palm, it's kind of leaning. It's leaning a bit. So I'm not sure. Might have to do something about that. It's kind of leaning, so it might just be the way that I had set it back in the pot when I took it out, but I'll have to fix that eventually. Other than that, I'm still looking good. Pushing some new fronds. Nice and sharp. If you guys own a Canary Island Date Palm, beware of its fronds. They are sharp. What I mean is, look at these little spears. If I can get them. If I could get the camera to focus. Anyway, like the tips of these fronds are super sharp. So if you like touching them like this, they will poke you and it'll kind of hurt. So be careful with these. They're pretty sharp. Anyway, looking at the date palm though, pushed out this frond here, opening another one right there. But it's looking good. The Canary Island Date Palm is doing good. I just need to fix its leaning problem, and everything should be good with it. These little Chinese pistache trees, some of them died, but some of them are still alive. And my wildflowers are starting to grow. And this Chinese pistache tree is looking pretty good too now. Pushing a whole new branch. If I can get it to focus. So, looking good. Everything is looking good. We have a bird of paradise here. This isn't mine. Actually, I just had got it for my grandparents. I swear, I'm sorry I have to tell you this in every single video, every time I'm filming, but sorry about the traffic. Anyway, yeah, this isn't mine, but it's doing okay. It probably needs to be repotted. This is a bird of paradise. And we have the maple. It's looking okay. It has a little bit of, really trying to, has some new growth there. And my wildflowers are starting to grow here too. So we'll see what those look like. And take a look here at the red yucca. The red yucca is actually pushing some seeds right here. These are the seeds. Once they dry out, they're ready to be picked. But they have a few of these little things, and they feel like rubber. But yeah, those are doing good, and they're hopefully we'll be able to harvest the seeds later once they dry out. And we have the California Fan Pom here. It's only pushed out this one frond since it's been in this ground. It was actually doing better when it was in a pot. I did replace all the dirt in it in the ground, so it is in good dirt and good well-drained dirt. This frond's starting to hang a little bit lower, so it might be getting ready to be pushing a growth spurt, which should be about time because it's been in the ground for like, I think since February or March, so it's been in the ground for quite some time. But you can see the trunk is a pretty good size. And the one in the back looks about the same, so, I mean the front, so really no need to show that. But anyway, yeah, just a quick yard update, guys. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Actually, no, it's Monday, so hope everyone's having a great Monday and a great start to the week. But anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. More palm updates coming up later. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, definitely want to start separating these. And maybe I could sell some of them if you guys are in the area. Email me at albeanster69.com and at gmail.com. Sorry, albeanster69@gmail.com. Email me there, and you'll be able to let me know if you're interested in any of these California Fan Poms, from what I believe are California Fan Poms. And we can meet up somewhere and pick them up. But anyway, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.